Bitcoin just fooled everyone. See, everyone thought that this was going to be the biggest bull market ever. They thought that we were literally about to go into a bull market up here. But I told everyone that this was a bull trap, and I told everyone this is exactly what was going to happen around this time period, and it's exactly what happened. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Let's get straight into it. So, long story short, this right here is a bear flag. I warned everyone that this was a bear flag and then it was going to break down below the bear flag. That's exactly what it's doing right now. We're now at 65.7K. And actually, just to kind of show you guys what I'm talking about here, 10 days ago, I made this video. And as you can see here, 10 days ago, I made this video. It was on March 17th. It's now March 27th. So exactly 10 days ago, I made this video saying Bitcoin is about to fool everyone. And now I'm making this video saying Bitcoin just fooled everyone. As you can see here, it was at 73K. And look, people thought that it was about to be super bullish. I made this video at 73K. And then at 75K, people were saying, oh, you were wrong, Marcellus. You said that this was about to take off, blah, blah, blah. People were literally saying that in the comments. But as you can see here, yeah, it went up to 75K and even 76K, but it was a bull trap. We were trading within a bear flag, and that was exactly why I said that everyone was about to get fooled. This is what bull traps are. I mean, bear flags are some of the most reliable patterns inside of trading. So when you see a bear flag, you would be smart to pay attention to that bear flag. Same thing with bull flags. Bear flags are very, very reliable, very, very reliable signals. All right, and that's exactly what we had here on Bitcoin. So anyways, now that I'm done patting myself on the back here, we are at 65.7K right now. We're coming down here to 60K, mark my words. Yeah, 60K. We're coming down here to 60K, and I think after that, we should then have another push down here to about 50K. Now, someone mentioned something the other day in a comment, shout out to you. It's always possible for it to be a double bottom. Yes, that is a bullish signal, but remember what we did last time. We had the same thing last time, and that's why I don't take down my drawings. I leave them all here so you guys can look at the track record and see I'm pretty right about a lot of things. I'm not going to say I'm right about everything, but I'm right about a lot of things. Right? This was another bull trap. So we had an ascending triangle within a rising wedge. Ascending triangles are bullish signals. Rising wedges are bearish signals. They actually resemble the bear flag. So that's a very good way to remember it. But look, we had the same thing going this time, or last time, I mean. We had the same exact thing. Got rejected up here, came down, and then I was like saying the same thing around this time. I was like, look, there's a possibility it could be a double bottom, but this is looking like a bull trap, so I would not trust it. I would not trust the double bottom scenario here, and that's exactly what happened. It started to break down from there, went below 80K, all the way down to 60K. So that's what happened there, and I think the same thing's going to happen this time. I think we're going to end up breaking 60K, and I think that we're going to go down to 50K. But yeah, Bitcoin literally just fooled everyone in the market right now. That's why you guys got to be super careful. Right now, we're trading at 65.6 or 65.7K. That is an extremely low amount compared to what we were trading at before. I mean, like just 10 days ago, we were trading at 76K 10 days ago, 76K. Like, look at this. Like, this is absolutely crazy. 10 days ago at 76K. So that's why you have to keep an open approach whenever you're looking at this stuff. Don't be overly bullish, because I've been seeing people all over the internet being super, super bullish, like super bullish for no reason. Like, we're obviously in a bear market, and we've obviously been in a bear market since, let's go all the way back here, like early this year, like literally starting into this year, we were inside of a bear market. So actually, no, technically inside of October 1st, we entered that bear market. Somewhere around that time in October, we entered the bear market, and then we topped out. So yeah, and like I said, I've been tracking this for you guys, and I'm going to continue to track it. Like you can see back here, spanning from March 24th to October 24th, we had a bull flag. And then we had over here a falling wedge. Falling wedges are bullish signals. Bull flags are bullish signals. And then you've seen up here, we had our bearish signal. And that was from May 2025 all the way up to October 2025. We had a bearish signal, which is the bearish expanding triangle. That's a bearish signal. And then as you can see from there, that ended up breaking us down and bringing us down even further. And then we broke the trend line that we were building all the way since the end of 2023. We were building that trend line since the end of 2023. And now you can see when it was finally broken, that is when we can officially say that we were in a bear market. And that was after this point right here, November of 2025, like I was mentioning before. And then even furthermore, when we didn't break past that that trend line right here, that was the signal telling you like, all right, we are really in a bear market now that we can't even get back above our trend line. All right, so we're in a bear market whether or not people like it or not. And that's why I'm saying, like, literally that was a bull trap. All of this was a bull trap up here. So got to be super careful here. We're coming down to 60K, and that's why I believe we're going to break down to 50K. All right. Now, looking at another thing here, the percent R trend exhaustion, this looks exactly like what happened back here. And I mentioned this in my previous video, and I said that it was going to do the exact same thing. And literally, like my last 10 to 20 Bitcoin videos, I've been saying that this exact same thing is going to happen. The exact same thing that happened last time is going to happen again. That's exactly what is happening now. So the white line here is the short-term trend on the percent R trend exhaustion. The blue line is the long-term trend here. And what you're seeing here is the short-term trend is coming down alongside the long-term trend. So we're going to end up seeing both of these trends pulling all the way down here to the bottom. And when that ends up happening, we're probably going to end up seeing it bouncing off from there, maybe trading sideways for a little bit and doing some type of bull trap all over again. So prepare for another bull trap. That's usually how these things work. And yeah, it just always does the same thing. Now, if we pull up the MACD, we're starting to see that the selling volume is going to start speeding up here. So it might resemble this one back here. It might resemble that selling pressure. Same with this selling pressure. So we're going to see a lot of selling pressure coming up here. And we might go way lower than 60K all the way down to 50, possibly even down to 45K. All right. So that's what we're seeing right now inside of Bitcoin. When I say 45K, I don't even mean the bottom of the market. I don't think that's going to be the bottom. Me personally, it's hard to predict the bottom. So I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, I know when the bottom is going to be. I know when the bottom, like, no. But generally, the bottom is going to be above the previous bottom. The previous bottom was 15K. So in my personal opinion, I think that the new bottom is not going to be all the way down to 15K. But I've done the calculations for this before, and I'm leaning more towards anywhere from 30 to 40K. But I'm leaning more towards 30K. And I know people are going to be like, oh, no, it's not going to happen like that. And I guess I'll do the calculations that I did last time. Because what's the point of making a video if I'm not going all the way with it, right? So pretty much we're taking the time range here. We're bringing it all the way down, the date and the time range. That's what this indicator is doing. And then you bring it all the way down to the complete bottom, right? So from the top to the bottom here, we had 364 days, just shy of 1 day of a year, right? From the complete top to the complete bottom, we had a full year minus 1 day. All right, so we had a full entire year of going down, and that was a 77% drop. All right, full year 77% drop. When you come back to, and this right here was the 2021 bull market, and then 2022 bear market, right? And then when you come back here, you're looking at the 2017 bull market, and then the 2018 bull market, and then the 2018 bear market. So what we're doing here is we're taking this from the complete top of the 2018 bear market. Let's make sure it's completely on there. All right. And then now we're going to bring it all the way down to the complete bottom of that market, right? We're going to go all the way down to the bottom. Now this one, it was a little bit different. It didn't go on for as long, but it was still a pretty long bear market, right? And then we're going to put it right here. This was the bottom of that bear market, which was December 10th, 2018. That was, oh, looky here. 364 days. Do I miss? Right? Did I do that? I think I did that. All right. Anyways, look, 364 days. And it was going down for a full year, just like the last one, right? So the 2018 bear market was a full year bear market. 2022 bear market was a full year bear market. What do you think this year's going to be? It might be full year, it might not. All right. We don't know. There is more liquidity flowing inside of the markets. So the 2018 one was an 83% drop, and then the drops are getting smaller and smaller. So I would give it to those people that say, oh, 30K is too low. It might be too low because the drops are getting smaller. 2022, it was 77% drop with the same time period. Now, what I'll do is this. Only thing we can do is like balance out the probability here, right? And like 83%, right? 83.87. Let's just do 83. Let's not even do the points. We don't need to mess around with points. 83% minus 77%, right? We can only predict what's possible now. That was a 6% difference between the 2018 bear market and the 2022 bear market. So let's say we do 77% minus 6%. Let's just say we do the same thing. All right. That's 71%. So let's do 364 days, 365, however you want to say it, and a 77% drop. All right. So what we will do is we'll do the same thing. We'll take our date and time here and our percentage checker, and we'll go all the way down 71%. So we're going to go all the way down. All the way down. And look, when more money, more liquidity is flowing in the market, you're probably not going to get as big of a drop. All right. It's just how it is. But I don't know. Maybe we do, maybe we don't. Let's see. 71% for 364 days. That's going to bring us right here. And let's make sure it's at 71%. All right. So yeah, that's around 35K. It's around 35K. And if we went all the way down to 30K, or well, 29K is the actual support down there. Well, looky, it's at 76%. And I mentioned 29K as a significant support before. That's why I think we're going to be just shy of breaking 30K, hitting 29K. And literally the same percentages. Like we're literally getting the same percentages. And if I really, really want to be completely on point, then I can pull it just a little bit down just so we can actually hit 77K because it's not completely on that support that I have set there. And I'm going to show you the importance of that support in a second here. So when we bring it all the way down here, yeah, it's just shy of 77K at 76.9. It's almost at 130. Pull it down. Let's just say 77K, 77%. But yeah, the reason why I have that set there is because if you look down here, this was a significant support inside of the previous rally, the previous bull market, and we bounced off of that trend line there. It was very, very, very significant, 29K. And we've used 29K repeatedly. It was resistance here. We couldn't get back above it, and that confirmed that we're staying in the bear market right there. And then you can see 29K was used multiple times coming into 2023 for this bull market into 2024. 29K has been very significant, and we haven't touched it since. So that's why I think we're going to pull back to that 29-30K area. And look, 364 days, right? If this is the case, watch. This is why I want you guys to pay attention to my videos. In the last few videos, last 10 videos, however many last videos that you look that are Bitcoin specific videos, I've been saying the bear market is probably going to extend towards the end of the year and probably going to stop around October and then be a little bit sideways, a little wonky leading into 2027 and just take off. What does this say to you? This is October 5th, 2026. So in October, I've been saying this all along and I'm keeping the same stance. A lot of people flip-flop. I'm not flip-flopping until I get bullish confirmation. I don't think bullish confirmation is coming until October of this year or sometime around that time, right? Sometime around that time. All right. So that's what we are seeing. Same thing happened the last, almost at last semester, like at school, but the same thing happened the last bull market, last bear market of 2022, entering the 2023 bear rally once we started that. And then we also see it was a similar time span here, 364 days, all three of them, all the way back here. December, that's when it started there. And then we had another rally for Bitcoin way back here when Bitcoin was first starting. And I never really calculated this one. So anything could happen here because I've never calculated this one. So it would be crazy if it was the same exact thing. But for this one, we got to start at this bar. So that was technically the top at 1100. And mind you, I've never done the calculations for this one. So this one stayed in a bear market for a little longer than the other ones. And it was the first one, so it would make sense. And bottomed right there, 86% drop. Okay. So yeah, this one was an 86% drop. The 2014 bear market was an 86% drop. So that is a pretty interesting tale there. Pretty interesting how that played out, right? And yeah, now we're seeing the same exact thing happening again. All right. So yep, 86% there, 413 days. 83% there, 364 days. 77% there, 364 days. 77%, 364 days is what I'm calculating now, or 71%. That's really what I'm looking at. And every single time it gets lower and lower, the percentage. Like, look, 86% on this first one, 83% on the second, 77% on this, which is kind of why I'm like, maybe it does 71%. And again, if it is 71, then that's all the way around 35K. But where do you see significant support inside of that region? You don't see it. Now, maybe if we stopped at 38K, there's significant support, and 40K, there's significant support. But I'm telling you now, the ones that make the most sense to me is 29K. It makes the most sense. It's the strongest support in that region, 29K. So that's what I'm sticking with. All right. But anyways, this is all I really got for you guys today. Be careful because you're gonna keep getting bull trapped to left and right. All right, and I'm gonna have to take this off because it's gonna mess up my screen. But yeah, you're gonna keep getting bull trapped left and right. So be extremely careful. People are gonna keep getting fooled. And this is how bear markets work. They're literally designed to trap people, and people are getting trapped. So don't say I didn't warn you. But yeah, this is all I got for you guys today. Hit the like button, subscribe. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. If you want to trade Bitcoin futures, Bitcoin leverage perps, check out the link in the description for AvantisFi. It's a DeFi trading exchange, DeFi exchange for trading perps. And yeah, I just got a little affiliate link if you guys want to check it out. Help out the channel a little bit and help out yourself. Maybe you can short and make some money on this Bitcoin stuff, but be extremely careful because it could go up just as fast as it goes down, right? Like we literally just seen the price drop down to 65.7K, and then it went back up to 66.1K. I guarantee a bunch of people, millions of people got liquidated right there because they were pushing shorts hard, doing a bunch of leverage on shorts right there at 65.6K. Then it went back up to 66K. I'm pretty sure a lot of people that were shorting just got liquidated. But they had the right call. They had the wrong timing. So when you're doing leverage trading, it's all about timing. It's literally all about timing. Like, you can have it right all you want, but if the timing is off just by a little bit, you're screwed. All right. So anyways, this is all I got. As always, I'll be back with another video.